Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining up for the live stream. Appreciate all of you guys hanging in there. We kind of went a little bit there without any live streams, or at least on YouTube here. I had some computer issues, but it looks like everything should be working. I think everything's good to go now, guys, so we're back in order, and we can have another live stream, guys. Let's restart it here on Mount Chiliad. You know, it seems to be a great place to reboot the live stream series. I do have an investigation for us. Thanks again for joining up. Let me just set up a couple things here. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll start giving you guys some live stream shout outs. There we go. Alright. Nice. A lot of you guys joined up. What's going on, guys? Trippy Bacon, Brandon Waltrip, Fuckboy69. Oh, really? Trippy Pineapple. Great to see everybody here. Hell yeah. Hobo Joe. What's going on, guys? Alright, let's get in position to start up the live stream. Thanks for joining up, guys. Let's do this. Yes. It's been a while since I've been here. The Chiliad Mystery Mural. What time of day is it here? 16:25. Alright. Not bad. Trippy Top Cat joining up. Boot Jarhead. Hal Narin? Alright. Damn. Alright, guys, I see the live stream's lit already. Lieutenant Chief. Alright, guys, so I really appreciate all of the, the feedback. A bunch of you guys have been reaching out to me lately because we had that series of videos where I was looking into the cracked egg of the Chiliad Mystery Mural, and that seems to have sparked a lot of people's interest. I know a lot of you guys are kind of filing into the live stream as we are just now starting. For all of you guys just joining, don't worry, you did not miss anything. We just kicked it off. Razor Sprite, great to see you. Trippy Soul Reaper, Triggered Blood Dragon. Oh, really? Trippy Stance. What's going on, everybody? Genji. Thanks again for hanging in there, guys. Computer issues here at Trippy HQ, but I think we're good to go. I think it's all good. It's all gravy once again. I just did some checks. Not too bad, guys. So, by the way, guys, for all of you joined up post live stream, really appreciate that as well. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you have not already. For everybody in the live stream, please hit the like button. That greatly helps the channel and is very much appreciated, guys. So thanks again. But without further ado, let's kick it off. Sorry for the delay. Also, guys, when it comes to our live streams, what I do is in the chat there, or at least the comment section post live stream, I'll put the exact time that we kind of kick off the conversation and everything, because I don't like to start off right off the bat. Try to give everybody a chance to get in here. So if you're joining up post live stream, always check the comment section below, because I'll put the time where we're going to start, which just so happens to be right about now. So let's do it. So here we are, the Chiliad Mystery Mural. A lot to be said about this thing, and we've certainly said a lot over the years. But as I mentioned, guys, a ton of you have been reaching out to me recently when it comes to this cracked egg. It's one of those things that everybody is just wondering what is behind it. The jetpack, sure, we know where that all points to a jetpack, which was featured in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and the UFOs are hidden around San Andreas right now. But what exactly is this cracked egg about? Now, one thing that you guys were really into was how I brought up how the Epsilon literally talks about the egg. And if we're going to kind of point towards the game actually referring to the egg itself, perhaps it's the Epsilon as really the only group that's talking about it in that way. Obviously, you have the nest egg, you have Banks talking about it, you have different symbols. But the fact, that the Epsilon's actually saying how it's the egg of, basically the egg of mystery, perhaps that does mean that they are somehow involved. Well, they don't ever mention a crack in the egg, That's something that still is like, why is that egg cracked? Is that something special? Because we know about hidden Easter eggs. What is it about the crack in the egg? That's the thing that I mentioned in a couple episodes back, that people were really like, you know what? You're right about that crack. there's got to be some kind of special symbolism between the crack itself, the cracked egg. What's going on, TJ Banks, Ryan Salazar, Mr. Spin? Bet you 50 bucks? Oh, come on, get out of here. Jeez, what is with all this self-promotion? That is not how you grow a YouTube channel. Nobody's going to care if they subscribe to your channel and your videos aren't worth a shit. You know, just post some good stuff. That's how you can do it. That's how you can win money from your friend. But anyways, getting back to the point. When it comes to the Chiliad Mysteries cracked egg, perhaps the crack itself is in plain sight. The old man's crack, which is right here on top of Mount Chiliad. Not too far away from the mural, so you don't really have to go too far away to actually get to the crack itself. Shout out to Trippy Renee joining up. Special thanks to Trippy Renee. We also have Trippy Topcat hanging out with you guys, doing some moderating. Appreciate all of them, as they are a couple badass moderators. So let's check this sign out here, guys, as we begin our investigation this evening. Special shout out to everybody on a very trippy Thursday. So, Old Man's Crack. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to Old Man's Crack, at first when I saw that, I thought it was this path over here. A little bit dangerous. Pretty steep over here. Because you see how this kind of goes down crooked style and almost makes up the same crack design on that egg. But I did look at that. I tried to link it up. I'm not sure, you know, if that's exactly the case. Honestly, I don't think it is. And if you look at that sign, come on, Franklin. We need to be able to get special mountain climbing boots for these characters. What? Oh, man. Done gotta. Alright, don't worry. I saved it right there, guys. Gonna have to load it up. No worries. DC Cutto. Alright, Trippy Eclectic. Very nice. Captain Shark joined up. I'm doing well, guys. I'm doing very well. Hope all you guys are doing good. Yeah, go down to the old man's crack. Well, we definitely have a couple things to mention about that. Where is the old man's crack? We have to pinpoint that first. Oh boy, Trippy Bacon kissing up to the blood dragon. Hello, my wondrous blood dragon. Wow. Shout out to Trippy Heisenberg. Alright, let's reload this thing. For any of you guys who played the original versions of the game, you know that it took a little bit longer to reload. So I'm actually thankful that it's sped up now. It really doesn't bother me now. Trippy GTA saying, you dead. LeBron 3211. Trippy, can you please think about the third spectrometer? Alright, I'll check that out. Slenderman Finder. Slenderman in GTA 5. Trippy Bacon kissing up. No. Yeah, I'm just kidding with you, of course. Alright. Okay, so here we go. Wait a minute, what the heck? Wait, I did not hit the jump out of the helicopter button there. Alright, reload it. I did not hit the Y button. I mean, maybe I did by accident. Oh, man. You guys are crazy in the live stream. I know a lot of you guys are joining up. So what we're looking at here in this live stream is basically, you know, we've been pinpointing the whole cracked egg in the game. So in this live stream, I kind of want to pinpoint that cracked egg to the top of Mount Chiliad. We'll see if we can pull this off. Alexander Davidson. I do not have a save game with all gold missions complete. I've talked about the all gold theory in the past. Perhaps I need to bring it back up because that's an interesting subject. Thought I saved it closer. I guess that's not too bad. But I definitely thought I saved it closer than this. Oh well. A little bit of a trip here and then I'll save it. Yeah, any donations would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, the easiest way to do it, just go to the main Trippy Commentaries page, and on the right side, there's a donations button there. That is very much appreciated, especially with me dealing with the computer issues. I had to get it fixed 3 times, and honestly, I'm not optimistic here. I mean, I am optimistic, but I'm worried that it is still not completely fixed, because it only messes up, of course, when I'm doing things that are trippy commentaries related. Brandon Waldrip, appreciate you joining up. Alright, coming in for a landing. We do have the chopper. We will be needing this, but not right away. Yes, please save. Here we are. Shout out to Texan Country Boy Gaming, with gaming misspelled. Pretty cool. I like that. See, no one's going to take your name if you misspell words, so that's perfect. So once again, guys, quick look at the cracked egg. Here it is. Not just an egg, a cracked egg. I have to go back to Vice City. In Grand Theft Auto Vice City, the biggest hidden Easter egg, literally, in that game, is an Easter egg. It's an egg. And I'm not sure if that egg is cracked or not. So, basically what we just looked at, for all of you guys who just joined up, there is a possibility that this path that kind of zigzags down is the Old Man Crack Trail. But if you look at the sign, let's check this out. This one just says danger. Rightfully so, as we just fell off the mountain. But this one, Old Man's Crack. Now, here's the question. Is this Old Man's Crack here? Or is it saying trail this way to Old Man's Crack? See, that kind of brings up an issue, right? Because where the heck is this pointing to? Wait a minute. Look at this, guys. Old Man's Crack. And it's pointing... I mean, check this out. If you line this up, that can't be a coincidence. It's lined up directly with the Altruist Camp? Wait a minute. Aha! Don't worry, guys. We got him. Take that. Alright, he won't be messing with us anymore. Alright, now keep in mind, when you think of Mount Chiliad and you think of a crack, and this is pretty cool, guys. I think that's a little bit of a discovery. I never noticed that this sign is pointing directly towards the Altruist Camp. I think we're on to something there. But if you think about crack and Mount Chiliad, which, you know, Mount Chiliad is a volcano. So I ask you guys, you know, is the crack potentially for a volcano? Maybe the crack is where the lava is going to come out. I want to give a shout out to Painkiller Pill. I'm going to just show off the beginning of this film because it shows off the potential here. Check out this video. I'll put a link in the description for you guys watching after the live stream. The end of Los Santos 3. Chiliad eruption, guys. Let's check this out real fast because it shows you, I mean, this is some special effects, of course. As you can tell, it's basically movie style in San Andreas, which looks epic. But it'll give us a little taste of the volcanic action possible from Mount Chiliad. Look at that. What? Can you believe that? That would be crazy. Come on, lava bursting out. Needs to happen. Shout out to Javier Morales. Yo, yo, John Doe. Look at this, all the animals going, and the Alamo Sea, it kind of lends itself perfectly to these geysers, you know, the erupting water on top of the volcanic action from Mount Chiliad. This could be serious. Look at this. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Special effects, waboom. What the hell, this guy? Come on, man. Cool guys do not look at explosions, bro. So there you have it. Notice how got everything perfectly lined up in the background there. Awesome. So yeah, just giving you guys a little taste of the potential, right? I mean, imagine if Rockstar really wanted to do it big. That would be crazy. Old Man's Crack. What is this in the middle of the sign? Take a closer look here. Hold on one second, guys. It almost looks like an X, doesn't it? You see that? I don't think it is. It's just a kind of like a, I don't know. Seems to be kind of like a little design gimmick there. Let me know what you guys think. That is pointing towards the Altruist Camp. Very interesting. We'll definitely head towards the camp here in a second. But let's grab the chopper. Now, it could be just pointing back in this direction. Anti-social orange saying, I have a theory. Let's hear it. Trippy blood dragon. I know, right? That volcano is crazy. What are these guys doing? Taking some photos. So if, you know, the sign is just pointing back in this direction, which it didn't look like at all, to be honest with you. But I guess it would be following this path? Old Man's Crack. Isn't that a weird name for a trail? Old Man's Crack? Wait a minute. Bell's End? Bell's End. Huh. Interesting. So it can't be this one because that's obviously Bell's End. Let's see if there's an Old Man's Crack on here. Interesting, guys. Very interesting. So that pretty much cancels out all trails except for the one heading down to the face of Mount Chiliad or towards the Altruist Camp. Shout out to Austin Howless watching on his phone. So let's check this out. This is potentially the Old Man's Crack, but considering that the arrow was not pointing towards this, you know, honestly guys, when I first saw that sign, I thought it was pointing towards this trail. You can see the way it goes down, looks like a crack. It looks very similar to the crack in that egg from the mural, especially because the crack comes from the top, and it looks like it's traversing in a very similar way. But if you look at it from that perspective, I mean, it's almost literally and figuratively a dead end. What the hell does that do? Oh, that's the Old Man's Crack. Well, who cares, right? It leads to nowhere. Watch out, bird. Oh, tried to warn you. So there's a couple clues on the face of the mountain here, and, you know, this rock facing is so fucking epic. It really is. This would be a perfect place to have some sort of invisible wall, or, you know what I'm talking about, where you can go through the wall to perhaps like a secret room or tunnel. But I've checked this out many times. You know, it's pretty epic looking, and you have these symbols. There's one right there. Pretty damn good spot for a hidden symbol, isn't it? I mean, you have to be close to it. A couple others on here as well. But I don't know, guys. I think that we kind of figured it out. Trippy Renee saying, poor bird. Sorry. R.I.P. bird. Appreciate the love, Camo Killer. Really appreciate all the love from you guys. It really means a lot. It truly does. Super Blunt joining up. So I really think that the sign pointing towards the Altruist Camp, I mean, it was to the T there, guys. It was pointing directly towards the Altruist Camp there. I mean, you really can't really confuse that, you know? That was way too much of a coincidence. So does that mean the Old Man's Crack is somewhere over here? The problem is there's really no trails around here except for this one right here. don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think maybe this is the old man's crack? This trail that kind of cuts up? I mean, it is a crack. Wow. I never really thought about it that way, but... Huh. Well, why would the trail be in the Altruist Camp? And why would the sign point here? I mean, the direct link is clearly the Jetpack symbol, of course. You know, you have the Jetpack symbol on top of Mount Chiliad, and you have the Jetpack symbol here. I don't know, so maybe the Altruist Camp is somehow the egg of some kind. Here's the Jetpack. If we could find an egg symbol, let me know if you guys have ever found an egg symbol inside the Altruist Camp. Because if we could find an egg symbol, we could technically have all three of the Chiliad mystery symbols in one place. You could have the Jetpack symbol here, of course. I could link up some of these symbols as being the UFO. Particularly the one on top of the water tower over here. I can see how they're kind of linking that up to the UFO. A little bit dark now. Let me see here. You know, that could kind of be a UFO from a top-down perspective. We know how in love that Rockstar is, you know, with the top-down perspective. So I could see that being the UFO. But that doesn't give us the egg symbol. If we have the cracked egg, or the old man's crack, I should say. Let's check this out. I always thought this was a little bit suspicious. The trail that leads up to the power station up there. Is this the old man's crack? This almost looks like a... The weird thing about this place, it's kind of hard to notice. See, there's a place, you guys can probably see it right there. You see that? There are a ton of texture glitches around here. I mean, that's really weird right there. Is it only that wall? Because why is it only this place where the wall seems to move? See that? Like, what the hell? It's so weird. The ghost girl told you unlocked something. What? Something to possibly do with the jetpack? Says Jason Pina Colada. Jason Pina Colada, nice. A lot of you guys joined up, really appreciate it. Hope all you guys are having a good week so far. Hit me up on Twitter at TrippyComs if you have any theories, anything that you guys are thinking of. Normally, I would be able to, you know, of course, read it a little bit here in the live stream chat, but it's going a little bit hectic in there right now, so in case I miss it, please hit me up on Twitter at TrippyComs. Or, you know, if you are watching this post live stream, definitely drop a comment. Let me know what you guys are thinking when it comes to the Chiliad mystery, the cracked egg. I know a lot of you guys are very much interested in that egg. See if we can crack it tonight. Ash Musgrave joining up. Captain Shark saying just a glitch like everything else. Very strange glitch. There's not too many walls that move like that, but considering the nature of it, you know, how it kind of zigzags and, you know, it's in the crack there, I could see why they would have some glitch action. Anything going on up here? Of course not. I've checked this place out many times just because if you come to the Altruist Camp, you have to come here, you know? It all just leads you here, especially if that really is the old man's crack trail. Fire in the hole. Oh, there we go. Take out your communications. Now you cannot contact the aliens. So, man, I'm almost willing to really kind of confirm that this is most likely the old man's crack. Just considering it really is a crack, and the sign does point right here. Now, you kind of have to go far away from the sign to get here, but still, it's showing us that it's there. Once again, guys, let me know if you found an egg symbol of any kind at the Altruist Camp. I've not found one for myself. And really, you know, there's not a whole lot you can do here other than just completing the Altruist sacrifices, finding the Jetpack symbol for yourself. That's it. There's a bunch of free weaponry here, some good weaponry. But a lot of you guys have asked me, you know, when it comes to the Altruist Camp, you know, what do I think would be, you know, the most important building? You know, you guys have said, you know, do you think that there's a building that's kind of important there that we should focus on? And I kind of do, but it's not the obvious, you know, it's not one of these obvious buildings. I think that if there really was an interior here, you know, we know that there probably isn't one because they would have found it using mods and whatnot. But if there was an interior to be found here at the Altruist Camp, the most likely place for it would not be in one of the cabins. It would be down here. I mean, this is your obvious bunker. It almost looks like it's their, you know, their vault, their safe zone or something. A lot of you guys are joining up, so I know it might be a little bit confusing. There's a sign that says Old Man's Crack, or at least a trail sign that says Old Man's Crack that points directly to the Altruist Camp. Pretty crazy door. I mean, it doesn't really match up with everything else being a log cabin. But I do not think we are going to get into it anytime soon. Shout out to an African tribe joining up, Francisco LP, Trippy Silence. Alright, let's come over here, guys. Thanks again. Hopefully all you guys are having a great January so far. Now that we have the computer back 100% here, definitely helps me out a lot, and I have some pretty big things planned, guys. So definitely stay tuned here to the channel. I'll have some super epic stuff coming up for you guys. Coming around the corner. So here we are at this cave. No egg symbols here as well. The fire. It's interesting because you kind of point that out as a sun, right? But what's up with the line in the middle? That's why I was telling you guys I could see it as a UFO. Shout out to V-Dog. What's going on, V-Dog? Great to see you. Dirtfoot. Is the line necessary? What's that all about? Give thanks. So, another thing that many people have pointed out to me is the game Dark Souls. And a lot of people have pointed out to the Chiliad mystery being involved in Dark Souls simply because that game mentions Praise the Sun. But I have news for you guys. Praise the Sun it's been mentioned a lot. I mean a lot in movies, other games. So it's not that Dark Souls in Grand Theft Auto 5 are creating this new thing. It's more on the lines that they are continuing the trend. So just keep that in mind. You know, the Chiliad mystery and kind of these underlying symbols You probably don't want to confuse the two because I'm pretty sure they're two different things. Shout out to Trippy Blood Dragon, now going by Triggered Blood Dragon. Hope you're doing good there in New Zealand, Blood Dragon. Really appreciate you hanging out. Great to see. Alright, here we go. By the way, guys, here in the US, where I just gave a shout out to the beloved Blood Dragon. Over on the other side of the world is me. But here in the US, shout out to everybody in America. We're going through a pretty crazy time. We're about to have the presidential inauguration. That's going down on Friday. And, obviously we're not going to talk politics here at Trippy Commentaries, but the one thing is certainly, it's just going to be crazy. I think things are going to get nuts. It's going to be crazy times. And that's why everybody here definitely make sure to stick together, for everybody who can hear me right now. Just keep in mind, make sure to show each other some love, because we truly will need it in 2017. In fact, one of our Trippy family members, you guys know him, Trippy Mike, of course, you don't even want to know the crazy scenario that he's dealing with. Like, it is nuts, dude. It's bad. Like, it is so bad in, like, a really weird way. So, I have a feeling 2017, 2017 is going to be, it's going to be a little bit weird. But I think the Trippy Nation, we can all embrace that weirdness and come out on top. So let's do it. Shout out to Watchdog 13. Nice, I like that one. Trippy GTA, a lot of love for Trippy Renee. Very, very awesome. I gotta say, quick shout out to all of you guys. Man, our community is incredible. We do have a Discord for all of you who have not joined that yet. It is the Trippy Mafia Discord. Definitely hop onto there. Now that I have the computer fixed, we have some special things that I can start doing with the help of the Discord, so that is going to be pretty fun. Definitely watching out for that. Shout out to Solidus Dog. What's going on, Solidus? Whoa. Alright. Perhaps that was not the best landing of the helicopter. For everybody just joining up, just a bit of an investigation here in tonight's live stream. If you guys have any theories, any thoughts when it comes to the cracked egg here in Grand Theft Auto 5, let me know. It's very important, guys, and considering that is the core symbol of the Chiliad mystery, there's a damn good chance it is probably going to be, maybe the most important element of all. Shout out to Steve Woodliff joining up. Nice. Vimeo Joe coming in from Australia. Hell yeah. DC Cutout? What? Got all kinds of Australians. I was just talking about Australia the other day, right? I just mentioned how, obviously, crazy times in the U.S. and, with one of my buddies getting screwed over by the system in the worst way here. We were kind of thinking of, like, what would be another country that would be cool to live in? Besides, obviously, America. Say you want to take a break from America. How about Australia? We mentioned that. It's like, would Australia be cool? Because let's face it, I don't speak any other languages right now. And, I'm Portuguese. One of my best friends is Portuguese. So, moving to Portugal, that sounds kind of cool. But there's going to be a lot of people speaking Spanish over there, and I don't know that language. But Australian, I think I could, I would understand everybody. What's going on with this door right here? Danger, high voltage. Doesn't look like we're getting into there anytime soon. Let's follow this trail here. One of the tunnels here at Mount Chiliad. A little investigation action. Shout out to Cade. What's going on, Cade? Appreciate you hanging out with us. Trippy Top Cat taking care of us. Top Cat, I hope you're doing good. Top Cat, really cool guy. Guys, definitely make sure to show him some love. Once again, that's the thing. If you guys see any members who are, members of the Trippy community that you notice, that the other Trippy family members are, you know, showing love to, I can assure you they're probably pretty cool mofo. So, going through this tunnel, let's see where it leads to, guys. Where does the tunnel lead? Got another door. Now that looks like live streams are back in action, guys. Train. Let's stop it. Hold train. Fire in the hole. Oh. We'll let him pass. But yeah, I'll definitely make sure to have some really epic live streams coming at you guys, so definitely keep an eye on that. I'll plan some really good ones for us, for sure. Bubbling Panda. Yeah, no problem. Definitely will respond to all of your tweets. I tend to get a lot of, you know, tweets, so, you know, I'll very least like it. If I give you guys a like on something, that means I read it and definitely gave it a lot of thought, so keep that in mind. Normally I respond, though. Is this door going to open for us? Open sesame. We'll wire it to explode. Stay clear. Alright, nothing. Nothing too crazy going on with the bridge, although this one is pretty cool for sure. So this is... oh boy. Oh. And we landed it somehow. Wow. And I think even better off... oh man. I thought I saw something down here. Is this guy? Where are you going, buddy? What's your deal? So, one thing to point out here about Raton Canyon, this is the location where we found those mysterious puffs of smoke, those smoke ghosts. There we go. So it is interesting how it all kind of leads to that huge bridge out there. Hack the door? I don't think we can do that. Yeah, appreciate the message there, Steve Woodliff. You know, definitely make sure to, I really make sure to be a good representation of our community, for sure. A lot of power comes a lot of responsibility. You know, I try to be the voice of our community, so definitely try to make sure everybody's voice is heard when it comes to that. If you guys hit me up, especially if you have a theory, anything like that, it's definitely important to me. Alright, let's grab the chopper again, guys. Do one more place that I wanted to check when it comes to this sign. No clip into the stuff involved with the FIB agents. Are you talking about over at that one place that they're protecting, the facility? Can we get in there? We should no clip in there. I mean, I hate to say it, but there's not going to be anything in there when you no clip. You know, it's going to be a whole lot of nothing. I'm definitely glad to be back, Trippy Texan. Have a pretty good setup here, by the way, guys, as far as the chat is concerned. So I'll read all of your messages. So any comments that you write down, I will definitely see. I always respond to you guys. Travis Roach saying, RJ for president. I don't know, man. I'm really hoping that Donald Trump can be an American hero. You know, whether people voted for him or not, you know, you got to hope this guy can pull off some crazy stuff. If he does, he can be a hero. And the thing that I'm worried about is that everybody seems to be against him, or at least a lot of members of the media. And for that reason, I'd be a little bit worried about becoming president. I feel like people would be against me. It's like, damn it, I'm the president. Can you please help me out here? Little help. I'm just the president of the United States. I'm just trying to better our entire country. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so if that sign is pointing towards the Altruist Camp, George Kelly, what? Are you saying the Gorillaz have a new song? I'm a big-time Gorillaz fan. Big time. Really love them. I've gotten all my friends into them. So yeah, that'd be news to me. I'll definitely check that out. Alright, so there's a chance that the Old Man's Crack could be somewhere beyond the Altruist Camp. I don't really see anything here, though. It's the bridge on the other side of the Raton Canyon. One of the things that I really find, crazy about the Raton Canyon, and the reason why I think it's kind of lining up to all this as well, it's the border of Mount Chiliad. And you have that massive bridge on one side, followed by the massive bridge on the other side. So it's almost like there's huge, giant gates on each side. You have those mysterious smoke ghosts in here. And there's also been a discovery of a really weird looking, like, floating shadow thing that's seen flowing, kind of going throughout this area as well. So some interesting occurrences going on here at Raton Canyon. Daniel Petrosky, what's going on, Daniel? Telling me to use the director mode? What's going on with director mode? Little preliminary check here. Let's see if we can find these smoke ghosts real fast, because I thought I saw another one in the air. Let's see here. No, I think it was just random ones. Of course, we do have this door-looking structure here that we just checked out in a recent episode. It's funny how many people have mentioned, they're like, Trippy, there's a door. I found a secret door, but I cannot reach it. So we did find a way to get there. But yeah, it's not really a door. For some reason, it's just a little design action. So, yeah, I really think that in this live stream, guys, and shout out to all of you guys who joined up, I feel like we kind of figured out that the Old Man's Crack is definitively pointing towards the Altruist Camp. And because of that, there has to be the Old Man's Crack, I'm thinking, at the Altruist Camp. Probably that trail we looked at, guys, pointed up one last time. But I think we can pretty much verify the Old Man's Crack, perhaps the crack in the egg, is at the Altruist Camp. As far as the next step, that's a good question. I'll definitely try to brainstorm after the live stream for sure. Coming in for landing. Got the gondolas. We also did a live stream where we landed on top of the gondola. And when you do that, the gondola will just freeze and you'll get stars. And you can't even lose the stars. You'll hang on to them and the gondola won't move anywhere. Pretty strange. Coming in for landing, guys. Watch out. Got the Flying Bravo. Alright, so one last time, guys. Let me know if you have any theories when it comes to this crack. Here you have it. Crack in the egg. You also have the Jetpack symbol right there. If you look, trail Old Man's Crack, that couldn't be pointing any more directly to the Altruist Camp. It is not possible for it to be any more on point. The Old Man's Crack. Fire in the hole. Indestructible sign. Alright, let's grab the chopper again. We'll do one more route. Shout out to Edward Tyson. Shout out from the British Virgin Islands. Oh, hell yeah. Let me know where all of you guys are. Shout out to Will Warren just joining up. Jump in the chopper. Get to the chopper. Lieutenant Chief, your hair almost got a trim. Shout out to Trippy Kush joining up. Alright. So here we go. Old man's crack sign. Not even, it's pointing, literally that's pointing away from Mount Chiliad. So that could not even be pointing towards anything on the mountain. It just would not make sense. Like, hey, go this way. Fall to your death. Where are you, old man's crack? That just sounds messed up. We're looking for the old man's crack. Jeez, that would be a bad sound clip. Trippy text saying, Trippy Kush, I'm about to be in a Kush coma. Once again, special thanks to Trippy Renee. We love Renee very much. Special shout out to Trippy Topcat doing some moderating. And thanks again for joining up, guys. Really appreciate it. We are back. Live streams are good to go here at Trippy Commentaries. So I promise you guys, we will have some of the best live streams here on YouTube. We'll plan it out. In fact, next week, I have some huge live streams going down for you guys. I have some really, really big ones planned, so it's pretty, and it's lining up with something, so I'm really happy that it's lining up with our computer being fixed again. And speaking of the computer being fixed, Trippy Renee, you know, really sent some super love messages my way when it comes to that, and it's just really much appreciated. I can tell you guys, you know, I know we're all friends on the internet. You guys can reach out to me anytime, especially I have the computer fixed now, but you guys, I'm just telling you, you guys on the computer, or, you know, my interweb family, I'll call all of you guys, you know, it's just, you guys show me so much love, and it's a lot different than my real, you know, the people I interact with, you know, as far as in real life here. I have to see them in front of me kind of thing. You know, that's totally different. So it's much appreciated. I really need the love. It's just, it's tough. We all know life is extremely challenging. We all have to deal with our challenges. I know a lot of you guys reach out to me. You know, you guys are dealing with depression sometimes and all that stuff, as we all have to deal with it. Almost 100% of us have to deal with bad times and all that, and even the good times. Some of you guys need somebody to talk to when it comes to the good times as well. So we can all relate, and it's the same with me. You know, I go through good times and bad times, and it means the world to me that I can go through that stuff with you guys. Trust me on that. So thanks again for joining up, guys. Make sure to stay tuned here at the channel. We'll have another live stream very soon, and the next one will be even bigger. So do not miss that. If you have not already, hit the notification button so that way it will actually send you a message right when we go live. For all of you guys who are watching this post live stream, especially if you've watched all the way to this point, you guys are, man, you guys are amazing, and it is very much appreciated as well. So thanks again for all of you guys hanging in there. Sorry about the time that I went with the computer being broken, as I was doing a lot of quicker videos and stuff because I had to do some other methods. So I really appreciate all the support and everything, guys. It just means the world to me. Promise I'll pay you guys back by giving you some extremely epic episodes. Starting off tomorrow, guys. Got a big one dropping tomorrow, so do not miss that. For Trippy Peanut, Trippy Topcat, Trippy Renee, Just Got Slayed, Tyshawn, Trippy Bacon, everybody here part of the chat. There's a lot of you guys. Definitely have a great Thursday. Stay tuned. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. As always, make sure to stay motherfucking trippy, my friends. Adios, muchachos.